Here's a 5-part breakdown of the AP English Language and Composition course and exam. First, we'll take a look at the course and all the skills that you'll develop throughout the year. Then we'll break down the exam and take a look at the multiple choice and free response sections. The AP English Language and Composition course is designed to mimic an introductory reading and writing college-level course. And everything that you have learned in all your English courses leading up to this one will be super valuable, because in this course, you'll get a deeper dive into the reading, writing, and critical thinking skills, specifically with using nonfiction texts. And in order to develop that deeper understanding, you're going to work through the course to develop valuable skills that will help you become a better reader and writer, not only for this course and exam, but also for your future careers. These skills are shaped around 4 of what the College Board calls big ideas. The first is rhetorical situation, where you will develop an understanding of the who, what, why, and how information is presented in text. The second is claims and evidence, where you'll work on developing your understanding of arguments and how those arguments are supported by strong evidence. The third is reasoning and organization, where you'll work on your understanding of how writing is organized. And then the fourth will help you identify and develop writing style through all sources of texts. The AP exam is designed for you to prove that you have learned all those skills throughout the year, and to show colleges that those skills that you've mastered are exactly what they would expect from you in an introductory level college course. And sometimes if you score high enough, those colleges will provide you with credit, so you can skip those introductory courses and get right into what you actually want to study. Now, speaking of scores, after you take your exam in May, you'll receive a score anywhere from a 1 to a 5, with a 5 being the highest. And of course, the higher the score, the more likely you are to gain that college credit. So now let's talk about what the exam looks like. So it's made up of a multiple choice section and a free response section. And in total, you have 3 hours and 15 minutes. For the multiple choice section, you'll have 1 hour, and you'll have 45 questions that correspond to 5 different nonfiction passages. 3 of those passages will test you on your reading comprehension skills, with questions that ask about the rhetorical choices, purpose, and theme of texts. While the other 2 passages will be focused on your writing skills and have questions that ask you about editing revisions for organization, style, and word choice of the text. And all the multiple choice questions are shaped on those 4 big ideas. The free response section is where you'll spend most of your time, because you'll have 2 hours and 15 minutes to answer 3 different essay questions. One is a synthesis essay, one is a rhetorical analysis essay, and one is an argumentative essay. In the synthesis question, you'll be given 6 or 7 sources that range anywhere from text excerpts to photographs and even data in tables and graphs. And you'll be asked to develop a position about a topic, using at least 3 of those sources to support your position. It's very similar to a research paper that you might write in class. In the rhetorical analysis question, you'll be provided with 1 source of nonfiction text, and you'll be asked to write an essay analyzing the rhetorical choices and the presentation of the passage. And in the argument question, you'll be provided with a topic where you'll have to develop a stance on that topic and provide evidence from your own outside knowledge. And again, all 3 of these essay questions rely on the skills that you developed all throughout your course. We'll dive deeper into the AP English Language and Composition course and exam in future videos, so keep following along for ways to get a 5. And let us know if you have any questions in the comments below.